Hey parents, this is Pastor Quinn,
I'm Lexi.
and we're super excited for what God has in store for the month of February. Starting with February 2nd, we're going to be starting point again. So that's going to be every Sunday in the month of February, just trying to put tools in students' belts so that they know the foundation of what our ministry is about, but also just the foundation of what it means to be a Christian and how to live out their faith. That same day on February 2nd, we also have our serve team lunch. So anybody who's on the serve team, whether they serve in the cafe with kids, on tech team, on worship team, or even if they're interested in serving in any capacity, our first meeting is going to be that day as well. So just remind your students. We'll send out a text as well to remind you guys. And then another thing coming up is the Girls Winter Bible Study. So Lex, if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, we're kicking off our winter Bible study on February 2nd, and it'll run basically every consecutive Sunday leading up to the first weekend in April, except for DNOW. We will not be meeting DNOW weekend, but there's a study for middle school and for high school girls. They're going through the book Come Home by Caroline Saunders. You should have the link to purchase that in this email. They will need to purchase the Bible study before attending. But first week is the kickoff, and then they're going to dive into the study. And then as a girls' ministry, we are going to take a trip to River Oak Church to hear Caroline Saunders speak the first Saturday in April.
And then what about the other event, Galentine's?
Galentine's is happening on Friday night, February the 7th. So if you have a middle school student, make sure to click the link in this email and register her. It's going to be a really fun night, super laid back, just a time where they're eating candy, hanging out, playing games, just a lot of relationship building. So it'll be a fun time.
Yep. Then starting on Wednesdays, starting on February 5th, we're going to be going into two different series. One of the series we're going through is our Holy Sexuality series. It's one that we've been doing with parents for a while, but this time, since we're splitting services, we're going to do that with high school only. And then for middle school, we're going to do a series called Who Am I? And that is based on just identity and what does it mean to be a Christian? What does it mean to be made in the image of God? So we'll be talking about that all through the month of February, and then Holy Sexuality with high school. And then on the 23rd, we have, on March 2nd, I know this is getting into next month, but I want to give you a head start. We have our DNOW info lunch. So it is DNOW season. We're getting prepped up and ready for that. So if your student is planning to be at DNOW, this is a mandatory lunch because we want every parent to be there because we have a lot of paperwork that we're going to be giving out that has to be filled out for DNOW, plus all the details that you guys need to know for DNOW weekend. So that's going to be on the 2nd, and then on March 2nd. And then lastly, just a reminder that camp is on the horizon. Your deposit should have already passed. However, the final camp payment is going to be due, I believe it's like the third Tuesday in June. So the details for that should be in this email. So just scroll down for more information. But you can make incremental payments up until that deadline. You don't have to pay it all at one time, but you can pay small amounts over time until that final payment. And if you need scholarships or financial assistance, just let us know. We do have scholarships available as well. So thank you, parents, for partnering with us as we continue to make disciples in our neighborhood, nation, and world.